Hello? For fuck's sake. Right, so I come in and I'm like giving the sass towards Jodes because I'm like, how dare you make me out? I'm a bad influence. And then I'm giving all the sass and then I'm like, what? That mic button doesn't appear to be fucking going up. No, how dare you? Right, we'll start again. I'm glad you got Thrifty Business, Nim. Good for you. It's a great game. How dare you? How dare you say I'm a bad influence? I'm at least a mostly good influence. I just, not my fault. Also, Backrooms was good. The Backrooms was good. It wasn't as scary as I thought it would be. I was so relaxed. I just fell asleep in the theatre. See, that's your clue, Nim. That's what you need to do. You need to just play boring movies in the background so you just fall asleep. I had a game by these devs already. I didn't realise. Did you have Sticky Business or the one called Witchy Business? Is that what it's called? Or it's called Raven something or other? I'm about to fix a hut. This game is really good. Muted can't hear your love. There she is. Sticky Business. Yeah, Tadpole bought Sticky Business. And she was like, I just have to keep making stickers. And I'm like, well, what did you think a game about making stickers was going to be about? So you just make stickers all the time? Yes, it's called Sticky Business. I love the music. This one specifically, because obviously the music changes depending on what event you've got. So the music for the changing clothes event kind of reminds me of like a 90s like pop song. Do 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 do. I love it. I love it. I have problems. Right. We've turned the connection on, so connections are on ready for you guys. Bum 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 bum. Right, we've got loads of clothes. It's the clothes one, isn't it? Let's have a look. Clothes swap party clothing and accessories. I made it to 25. Well done, Nim. I appreciate every time that you don't sleep and come here instead. I appreciate every day you ruin your sleep schedule more. I'm sorry, Nim. Oh gosh, let's put the... I'm so sorry, I've got cough today. Also, nice sunny day. I did a little walk. I'm proud of myself. But I was like, do you know what? I won't go all the way. I'll just do a little bit and I'll do a bit at lunchtime. Yeah, we're supposed to rain for 4 hours in the middle of the day today, so I should have just gone out in the first place. Right, do I need any toys? Do I need any toys? Sure, let's get some toys. What do we actually... We probably don't need any clothes or accessories. We've got loads of those. Oh, Joe, I saw you. Dun, 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 dun. Probably don't need any more kitchen shit. Sorry, kitchen stuff. They're that bowl, but they're there. Do, 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 do. Probably don't need any more kitchen stuff. 4 more streams and my streak will be my age. Well, 3 because my birthday's in September. You're not quite 29 yet. Ooh. So I'm trying to remember if we need any of this stuff. Also, electronic and sports. I love the idea that this is just someone's dad who's like, we probably need a drill. I've bought a football. We do not need more bags. Decorations and outdoors? I don't think we need any outdoor stuff. We certainly don't need any more clothing and accessories. Did we actually need anything? Do we need shoes? I don't think I need anything. Well, we do have this completely empty rack here. Maybe just we buy one. Let's get this one. And the jackets. They're expensive. Good thing I'm flipping minted. Oh, that's a point. We keep forgetting to upgrade our stuff. Right, let's buy some more queer candy stuff. Queer candy. I really love the tables. I don't think you can sell the tables, though. Dude, is that a feckin' snooker table? Sorry, pool. Right, Chunky Malibu. You're a Chunky Malibu. That's just insulting. You're a Chunky Malibu. What should we go for next? Little cottage, grandma's kitchen. Ooh. How have I not been going for grandma's kitchen? This is totally my style. White furniture with a teak top. That's the sort of furniture Ploo likes. And dark, which doesn't really bode well. I had to hurt my knee as soon as I walked into the theatre, so I hobbled my way up the stairs to the back row holding the giant cinder and popcorn. But you did it, Nim. Good morning, Targ. But you did it, Nim. You went on your own, you sat in the theatre, and you did it. I'm so proud of you. I have never been to the cinema on my own. I am so proud of you, Nim. You did such a good job. I am far too lazy to leave the house if I don't have to. Right, we just go. Oh, whoops. I'm gonna have like one of them little old lady dirty laughs today. I am sorry. And my throat's quite dry today. So if I'm like, I mean, it could just be normal. But actually it's because my throat's quite sore. It could just also be normal. That's a lot of jacket. We all know it's a little bit normal. What the heck is that? Disco blazer. Right, I'm just gonna stop you right there. I lived the Y2K, okay? I lived through it. I was there when the aliens landed. I was there. We did not wear outfits like this. What the flip? We still had the ability to realize what uncool things look like. That is uncool. Okay, no. I was between a couple of sweet ladies and a group of teen boys. One of the boys got scared at least twice. And you're just sat there going, yeah, I don't watch scary movies because I get scared too easily. I'm too much of a wuss and I don't want to be sat there in a cinema going, oh, it's so horrible. I hate it. Nim only has 2 more cards to go and those tadpoles are not letting you have it. I am sorry about the tadpoles, but they've decided that they have a new regime, unfortunately, and that doesn't sound good. So the tadpole has decided that she is now the head of the tadpoles, and they keep trying to throw tiny revolts because I don't apparently do things in the correct way. It's a hard life when you're a tadpole, apparently. So I love my tadpoles very much, but they are quite a lot. Apparently the anti-cannibalism that I was running was not good enough for them. They require the cannibalism, apparently. I don't... I'm sat there like, why did you do that? This is when you leave. Oh, you lost no. Oh, this is when you bring weapons. That's such an American thing, so that's why you carry. In the UK, we're like, yeah, that's why some of us carry knives, which obviously you shouldn't be doing. This is why my mother taught me to throat punch. Never trust anyone. Well, Mum, that seems really bad. Don't you think you trust somebody? Never trust anyone. Okay, Mum. My mum always taught me that you do although we don't suggest it, and Ploo does not advise it. This is what Ploo's mum used to say. People go down quick enough if you kick them in the nads, which we do not suggest doing. Ploo does not suggest kicking people in the private parts. That is not a good thing. And in fact, I think in some cases now may class as like sexual assault. So maybe don't do that. But also, if someone is being to the point where they're not listening, sometimes it's okay to nad kick. I'm thinking about going to see the new Spielberg Disclosure Day. Ooh, I don't think I've seen any adverts for that one. We'll see if I actually leave the house to make that happen. I'm just thinking, now why would you do that? There is something chasing you? Oh, it's like in scary movies though, isn't it? Which is the reason why they started making the parody ones where it's like, oh god, I'm being chased by a scary guy with a knife, so I'm gonna run up the stairs. And it's like, to do what? Be trapped in a higher place? Well done. How will he ever find me? As I deeply breathe and scream into my hands. He's finding you because you're noisy. Shut up. What is wrong with you people? Stop making noise and they won't find you. See, now we have a problem because I need those together. I have a mushroom fact video, Laura, playing to lure me to sleep. Mushroom facts are interesting. And the first half of a sentence was, when you walk in a forest, you may see a mushroom. When you walk through a mushroom, you might see a mushroom. And I didn't hear the rest, and I'm thinking, mushroom in the forest? Yeah, the sun is bright. Does bears shit in the woods? Oh, I guess only where bears would live. And then you start getting it in your head, and you're like, do bears live in the woods near I live? And then you go on a tangent, and you're not falling asleep anymore, and you're more awake than you were before. It's like, shh. No, my brain needs to go to sleep. I need to go to sleep. Do bears shit in the woods? I don't know. Do bears shit in my woods? I don't know. Oh, gosh. Wow, 90-day streak. Well done, Targ. Right, I think we're probably okay to open. We could do with some kitchen stuff. I ain't dealing with that. So the aim for today is to basically get all the events sorted so we can unlock the photos for everyone. So this one should be 2 and 3. Excuse me. And then we will start going through and adding more. So we're basically just going to get the stuff that we need to for the events. In other news, I really want a witch hat that looks like an inky cat mushroom. Oh, there was a whole set of bull-jointed dolls that were blind bag ones, and the theme was mushroom witch. But there was only one that was a good mushroom, and the rest of them just weren't very good mushrooms. I've left a whole table free, and I didn't buy them in the end. I didn't need any more stuff. I already have an issue with the fact that Father's Day is coming. I need to get something for Targ, but I don't think he's really listening anyway. Spoiler, I still haven't picked you anything, so haha. Oh, I should have filled up these drawers. We'll get it up. Ooh, a glass jointed doll with a crack at the top for juice to spill out like hair. That's cool. Yeah, I'm now, obviously I have my new addiction, which if people haven't been aware, is Labubus. And they've just announced a new set of Labubus, which I hope they're real, because God, I really hope they're real. And they basically look like tiny Labubus in wigs. They are the most hideous, ugly things I've ever seen, and I must own every single one of them. They are possibly... I mean, one of them literally looks like Labubu Sia in the Chandelier song. It's horrible, and I love it. Oh, it's the dad. Mark, good to see you. The repair event cafe event was great. You really enjoyed it. Me too. I was so grateful so many others volunteered to help. I can't remember this voice. This is the voice he's getting. I didn't know Lotta was so good with electronics. I know, right? I'd have no idea how to fix any of these technical devices. I told my son about the event and he asked me to help him fix his remote control car on the weekend. Your son tries so desperately to be like a big boy. He's a big boy. He doesn't need stuff to do that. And then he's like, Dad, you help me fix my remote control car? I thought he didn't even take it with him. We need pics of that and him. Sounds crazy and awesome. I agree. When my husband got it for him, he got kind of upset and said he wasn't a child anymore. Disclosure, I am a 42-year-old froggle. You buy me a remote control car, I'll be your best friend for life. I'll be your best... Well, maybe not for life, you know. I don't live... Maybe your best friend for, like, the time it takes me to break the car in some sort of unfixable way. But I'll really like you for a while. But life seems like a long time. Also, I only have so much energy. Oh, it seems he did like it. He's such a little boy. But he didn't just want to admit it because teens. Let me know how it goes. I will see you later. I can't remember his voice. Your best friend for as long as the battery lasts. No, I had a lot of best friends I'd had from school. And as we went into our 30s, it became very clear that I was the one putting in all the effort. And I'm just tired, man. I'm just tired. I'm a lot more picky now. Hey Lillian, how's it going? I'm good. I helped Grace and her mum with the move the other day. My back is absolutely killing me right now, so it's good to see the whole family is together. Her mum is such an angel as well. She showed me some tricks on the sewing machine, so I'll soon be sewing all my own clothes. Oh, not at all. Not all, I hope. I'd still like to see you stop here every now and again. Sorry, I've got really bad hiccups. No, don't worry, Ploo. I'm not going anywhere. Plus, I have a book club to run. I hope whatever she said was really poignant, because I accidentally clicked the wrong button. Do, 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 do. Why do people keep leaving empty tin cans everywhere? What are you eating in my store? Peaches? Are you eating peaches in my store? Stop eating peaches in my store. Right, end day. What was today's? I've got 2 boxes filled. What was today's theme? Today's theme is kitchen stuff. But I probably should, right, we could probably do with some toys. Vintage. Fine. Queer and crafting. Very. Queer and crafting is... Let's put the queer crafting stuff. Do we need pet? Cursed. I need kitchen. Footwear and kitchen. Oh, yeah, but your kitchen's not really kitchen. Do you know where your kitchen is? Your kitchen's not really kitchen. Oh, I didn't... Oh. I keep slipping. Oops. The kitchen's not really kitchen. Your kitchen is household shit, which is not kitchen. Right, I'm going to move all the crafting stuff over here. Because we have this big empty table that doesn't have anything on it. And we're just going to move it over here. Because it's not technically a household thing. So I think we should be... No. So I think we should be fine. This is a household thing that's going to stay. She said, removing it. Is this all the crafting stuff? Sweet. Okay. Gonna move you over here. There you go. It makes sense crafting next to the book stuff. And that's what I'm sticking to. Same, when I moved, only one of them kept in touch unless I instigated, so I stopped making all the effort. Sadly, I don't miss them. So I think that does it all. I think we get taught at school that, you know, these are your friends for the rest of your life. You will always be friends. And obviously, we watch a lot of a very, I'm going to say American TV shows. We certainly did in the 90s where you were like, oh my God. And then we went off to uni and college. And, oh, was it the best? Was it called the Best Pants? The Traveling, Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. Where they all wear the same jeans and apparently they're magical and they all can all fit. And they're like best friends for the rest of their lives and stuff like that. And I'm like, that's such a lovely idea. If you can all do that. The amount of people who stay friends with the people that they went to school with is very nominal. Because you become completely different people as you grow up. I mean, you will see it, especially with a lot of boys, shall we say, because they don't, if they just stay with the same group of people, they don't need to grow up. Because they could be like, boobs. And because they never need to grow up, because why do they? Because all their friends know all their inside jokes, which is giggling about tits. So you will find that a lot of people don't need to grow up because all their friends are exactly the same. Why would they need to grow up? I'm not. The pet thing's irritating me. Okay. I don't think I can fit 2 on this. Does it go that way? I don't think it did. And this bed is too big, so I might have to leave that there. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. Oh, it classes as sports. Sports. Also, as neuro-spicy people, we often watch other groups of people who remain friends, but you never really see that they're proper friends. Does that make sense? But you think, oh, well, that's how it works, so that's what I'll do. So you have this little group of probably also very neuro-spicy people all together, all like hanging out because they think that's what friends do. But you're not really friends. You're just a group of people who all have the same neurospiciness that are just sort of acting like you're friends. And that also doesn't help, because then when you obviously go off to university and you hit your early 20s, perhaps meet other people who are probably more like you, or, you know, you all get partners, you start to realize that the only reason why you were friends with these people in the first place is because you were the only other neurospicy people there. You've actually got nothing in common. That's always a fun one. More cursed stuff. This is my cursed table, isn't it? No, this is my cursed table. No, this is my cursed table. I had double cursed tables, didn't I? Are these all the cursed ones? Yeah. Mr. Gnome. Mr. Gnome. No, Mr. Gnome, you must sit one back, because if you go too far forward, I am worried you might die. Upside down teapot. But then a lot of neurospicy people also make really good friendships. Perhaps it was just me. Quite likely. Right, what is this one? Vintage. I don't actually know what this is going to be. Plates, obviously. Silly me. Always plates. Perhaps it's just Ploo. Probably. But then I never understood. So in American TV shows, especially, they do that thing where like all the girls will see each other and they do the weird like scream thing where they all shake their hands. They're like, oh my god, it's you. And I was like, I don't think I've ever been that excited to see anybody that wasn't bringing chocolate. I don't think I've ever been that excited by anyone ever. I think a lot of friendships, especially in the early 90s and stuff, were probably derived from thinking that that's the way people should behave, and it was very weird. God, I'm glad I'm not normal. We're another coffee grinder. We are not selling a lot of these coffee grinders. Perhaps it's not cool to grind your own coffee anymore. Are these shoes witchy? No. This is just a random decoration. Oh, look, another ugly candle. And a dress, which won't fit on that rack. Little porcelain cups. They fit around here somewhere. Nobody seems to be buying El Parody top. I don't know enough about stuff to know what that is. Oh, look, matching. And a sewing box. Let's put these two together. There we go. Do, 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 do. Footwear and kitchen. Okay, what kitchen we getting? Shoes. For everyone who's in the kitchen, wear your shoes. A teapot. We have been selling more teapots. Oh no. Wait, did we sell quite a lot of our chocolate fountains? A round cup. More shoes. Sorry, I've got hiccups. A rolling pin. More shoes. A little small glass. We don't seem to sell many of the glasses and stuff. Gonna put those over there. We have so many of these radios. Though I do have a feeling they might be all the wrong way around. I don't think not having them the right way round doesn't impede them in any way. She hoping that's not the reason why none of them have sold. Because I always thought the whole point of thrift shops was you just go there and you just like remove stuff. That was another Walkman. Got so many Walkmans. What was the red thing, the orange thing in front of it? What's this? What this? Oh, hair straighteners. I have so many of these. No, not you. Lights. Where did I put the black one? I had a black one somewhere. Where did I put it? Possibly somewhere and it's been sold. Because they were like, oh, I'll have that. Oh, I'll have that. Right, what was this? Another Sailor Moon lunchbox. Kitchen pink and queer. Let's just put in the kitchen stuff. Another box, and this one's Y2K. It's a backpack. Oh, look at the little ducks. Put that there for a minute. There you go. I'm trying to like store them all better. So they you can actually see them a lot better. You have a lot of clutch. We have a lot of clutch purses at this point. We do have quite a lot of clutch purses. I think that one might be too far over. There we go. There we go. This is looking better. Perhaps I should have had more shoes. I don't need more shoes. Stop it, Ploo. Less shoes. Less shoes. Less shoes. We'll probably have some more. The tall shoes, unfortunately, have to go on a rack. They do not fit on the tall ones. Right, we've got an ugly top. A boom bag. For all your boom bagging good needs. I think, do those say L? Oh, L Party. I don't know what, purple one. I don't know what L Party is. Is it like, party? Oh, more of these? God, I love my Furby. My Furby still exists. It is alive. Well, it's not alive, but it's upstairs. It's in my house. Oh, there's the Raven plushie. I've been looking for you. You're a witchy. You can come down here. We're still not that witchy. Another backpack. Another square jelly candle. That one looks like it's got like a... What is that? Ugly. That's what that is. Queer crafting. I grew up in a very isolated place and our school only had about 500 kids, which means I went from kindergarten to year 12 with the same 30-ish people. That was long enough to learn all I needed about everyone. It is very strange in the UK because most primary schools have like 300 children max. And then you go up to a senior school. And because obviously we have a lot less senior schools than we do primary schools, the senior schools have like 900 children a year. So that's like thousands of children all in the same school. So Tadpole's found this. She's had the same 60 kids in her year for like 7 year R 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So like for 7 years, it's been mostly the same kids. And even some of the children went to preschool with her at the same preschool. So she's known a lot of them for quite some time. And then they've come up to senior school with these established friend groups. And they're like, oh God, who are these people? And they've not kept them in the same classes because they all have different, ability needs. So yeah, she's been very displeased by this because a lot of her... Tadpole is a sweetheart, but she's also very neurospicy, whether or not she's been diagnosed or not. Which she is now in the process. We've started the process. So she obviously attracts other neurospicy people because neurospicy people quite often do. But the problem is with that is neurospicy people quite often don't like things that change, which is fair enough. I also don't like things that change. So because of this, Tadpole is finding it quite difficult, as is a lot of Tadpole's friends, because they've had the same friend group for so long now that it's all changing, they're not quite sure what's happening. And it's making life quite complicated because, oh wow, knitting needles. Right, those are knitting needles. They're also circular knitting needles, just to be picky. But yeah, it's being very difficult for them all because they've all gone from having the same group of people that they've always been with to like loads of these extra people that they don't really know. But they're also, in a good way, has meant, oh, glittery pens, that they're all making friends with people that they possibly wouldn't have made friends with before. So Tadpole has flourished, shall we say, in senior school because she's quite a friendly person. She's accepting of everyone. She just gets on with life. And because of this, she's been able to make quite a lot of little friends, which unfortunately some of her friends don't like because she's their friend and she shouldn't want to be friends with anybody else. And it's making life quite difficult for her because she doesn't want to upset her old friends, but then at the same merit can't understand why they're not happy. She's like making friends with people because you just talk to people, because obviously not everyone finds that easy. It's been a very steep learning curve for Tadpole, unfortunately. And something that we did try to prepare her for, but how do you prepare your child for that? Because you don't want to be the parents like, well, when you go to senior school, everything's going to suck. But at the same merit, you want to be a little bit more realistic and be like, well, you know, sometimes you're all going to age up and that's okay. And it's just complicated, man. Because you don't want to damage their psyche, but at the same point, you want them to be a little bit more realistic. You can't always be friends with everyone forever, but why? That's a very good point. Because you can't, because you all outgrow each other. It's a hard one. I love the way our shop looks. Can I just... Who did that? Nim. I love the way our shop looks. Some of it looks really nice. Like this area, if I walked into a shop, I'd be really pleased with this area. I mean, this needs more. But this area is starting to look really nice. This stuff is just like, yeah, it's just crap everywhere. Just crap everywhere. Right, what we got in here? A ring. A vintage ring, which of course we're going to put with the cheap stuff. Where did I put the box? A teapot, a teapot. You're going to have to go up there because I don't have any space. A raincoat. That would have been useful the other day when I got wet. I was wearing a raincoat, FYI. I still got wet. And it's going to rain again today, so Ploo will once again have to either go on her walk and get drenched or do the normal, it looks a bit shit out there, and I probably just won't go. This happens more often than I would like to admit. Oh, that wind's blowing a bit too fast. I might not. No. If I can make an excuse, I'll make an excuse. It's not a good thing, but I do. Right, Polaroid camera. There you go. How many more boxes we got? Vintage and alternative. Right, vintage so far has just been like crap. Right, shoes. More shoes. Ugly dress. The dress is tiny robot. We have a whole robot army. Little round chest. Hey ho, little round chest. We get a lot of ugly candlesticks. A hell ton of ugly candlesticks. Uh-oh, do we not have any space left? Ooh, fit it there. A teddy bear. A teddy bear. Another ugly lamp. Another pair of shoes. Please don't be a skirt. Oh, thank God. Right, last box. Kitchen dress. Uh-oh. I don't have any space for dresses. That's a wiggly cup, don't lie to me. A toaster. Oh, we can put that there. I forgot I put loads of these things here. The last room is the store equivalent of that kitchen drawer we all have. It is. It's the kitchen drawer room. It's exactly what it is. It's that room where you just have all that crap. And I know I have 6 pairs of scissors somewhere. I have no idea where they are. I'll just buy another one, find some more in the kitchen drawer. We do have 2 pairs of... We obviously have a gluten-free pair of scissors and a non-gluten-free pair of scissors. Which, you know, for most people would be strange, but for us makes perfect sense. Although not at the moment. More plates that aren't going to fit. Not another ugly bowl. Well, I don't know where you're going to go, man. Dude. Dead. Oh my god. Right, I'm gonna see, no one's bought this coffee machine. Nobody wants this coffee machine. Will you fit on there somewhere? Yes. Right. Will you fit down there? Yes. We nearly level 7 electronic. The dress we can't fit anywhere. Oh, there's the right space at the end. Another stand mixer. What am I gonna do with you? Right, is it time to like start sorting? We are never selling any of this stuff, by the way. It's like kitchen and electronics is all in one room. I really want the electronics to be so high though. We can fit. Let's buy another one of these. Because of course more stuff in a room's gonna make this better. Just wait, have I not? Where is this? This has got 2 tiers. Why have I not been buying that? Because it's only just existed. Ploo, calm yourself down. Right, is there anything kitchen-y here? Oh, there's a kitchen sink, isn't there? I'm not really sure that's what I'm looking for. Shelves. Go for this. And the kitchen sink. Why flip not? Let's go for a kitchen sink. Because we can. Why wouldn't we? It's funny. Right, okay, we're going to change the flooring. Because it's a kitchen sink, man, innit? So, I have lots of space. This is fine. This is not fine. This is not fine. I don't have lots of space. I don't know what I'm saying. Is that not the same? Why is it not matching? Why can't you bump ends? Why are you doing this to me? Why are you being awkward? Why are you doing this? This is fine. It's still in the same room, so it should still count. Right, okay. Oh, no. Do not pick up the whole table. Right, stand mixer. Go. You. Move. You. Move. Okay, we got kitchen. We also have a lot of vintage, apparently. Right, electronic stuff. Really, the kitchen electronic stuff should all be on the same side. That's a strong feeling. As much as I love the whole organisation bit, I really need some of these things to stack. You can't. Why can't I put anything on the VHS player? Why is this something I can't do? That I'm with you, Jodes. That really pees me off. In real life, I'd have had. Where's my hoarder room? Why can't I just stack stuff? everywhere? Why does it have to be so perfect? In real life, I would not have it like this. It would be destroyed. Right, I'm moving the VHS over because I'm fed up. I'm fed up with you. All these like laptops. You'd store them on top of each other. Why would I have them individual? That just doesn't make sense. Also, these rotary phones are unreasonably large. I had a rotary phone. It really was not as big as you. It was not as big as you seem to think it was. See, now this feels very, very like junk store. No one buys these camera bags. They're just shit. Oh, there's the crochet hooks. I was looking for you. I was looking for you, craft boy. You get on that table. Crafting level 3. Goodie. How are we doing for electronic? We're so close to level 8. I want to stack all the Walkmans together. I'm gonna have to put them up there. Also, Walkmans would stack closer than this because the whole you could put this bit over the top of it and it didn't break. This feels like wasted space. Wasted space. Also, why are the cassettes so unreasonably big? Walkman cassettes were big, but they weren't like this. Why is this cassette bigger than this cassette? Rock music didn't make it bigger. It made it, it made the devil talk to you, obviously. All I remember about cassette tapes is that if you played them too much, they stretched and then you just ruined all your songs. They made like a really sort of like, and then they go, and then they just die. Which was okay until it wasn't your tape and you shouldn't have been listening to it. And then your brother was like, hey, where's that tape that I had? And you start to worry a little bit because you know exactly where that tape is. It's in your drawer, hidden, because you've broken it. But you don't want to tell him because he told you not to touch it. But because you were the oldest, you took it upon yourself to do it anyway because you're in charge. And now his tape's broken. And now he can't give his mixtapes to his girlfriend. And he's going to know it was you. So you do the inevitable thing and hide it under your sister's bed so she gets blamed. Poor Zelf. You do the perfectly natural thing of pretending it wasn't you and getting on with your life. As everyone's like, dude, why did she do this? And I'm like, I don't know. She's unhinged. Poor Zale. They used to pick on her quite a lot when she was little. Poor girl. I'd like to think she's forgiven us, but sometimes I see her giving me the side eye and I'm thinking, probably not. Oh. I don't think we're quite there yet. And I can say this today because she's in the office and she can't be here. She messaged me going, I'm in office today, so I won't be in chat. Oh, good. All the family stories get to come out today. Yeah, we were not happy about when our mum and dad were like, by the way, we're having another baby. And we were like, why would you do this to us? And they were like, excuse you? It was not Zayoth's fault that our parents couldn't figure out how to not keep breeding. But as children, we were quite horrible to her. I'm a lot better to her now. She doesn't speak to our other brothers because family issues mainly. To be fair, I don't speak to my brothers very often either. Only if they want babysitting, which, happens a lot because they have lots of babies. I'm trying to determine if I should make this nicer. There's part of me that's like, maybe... This is all cook. Oh, this is baking. Another small lunchbox. These small lunchboxes don't sell. Nobody wants an ugly second-hand... Also, why can't I stack the lunchboxes? This is madness. Lunchboxes stack, people. It's the reason why we own them. Uh-oh. Oh, we're all right. Oh, another muffin tin? Of course, I got another flipping muffin fawn. And another grinder. There you go. Is that all of it? There was something I was looking at going, we probably should have more of that. Household, maybe? There's a whole empty table here. I feel like I should put something on there. Do we have any alternative? I didn't mean to do that. I did mean to do that, but I needed some more shoes. We have a lot of shoes, but we don't have a lot of these ones, and people do seem to like them. These blinking Block Martens, or whatever they're called. Bin. T-shirts, T-shirts. We have too many T-shirts. Now we have shoes on the table. Never put shoes on the table. Thank you, Jodes. Oh, we bought a kitchen sink and I still haven't done it. Where should we put it? Should we move the electronics? I feel like we probably have an empty space somewhere we could put. We don't have an empty space anyway. We have a problem. This may have become a slight issue for everyone. I wish I could build into this room. I built a kitchen. Well, I bought a kitchen. I didn't build it. I'm too lazy to build. Why would you only spin in two directions? You know what? You can stay there. I don't give a flying flip. Right, open. This is the cooking event, I think. Vegetables? What? Why? Okay, thank you. We're nearly level 8 in accessories and electronics. We're so close. We have a decoration bonus as well, which is nice. Can I, Okay. Oh, I like this stuff. Here he is. Mr. Willy Wonka himself. I don't seem to have any more quests. Wonder if I'm at the end of the quest. I could put the electronics here, I guess. I just love how rammed this room is. And I'm like, this is our calm room. We have 2 tables with a single bookmark on it. This woman just shat out paper on my floor. Oh, sorry, sir. I didn't see you there. Dee 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 dee. You bought hiking poles. Good. So we should sell a lot of kitchen-y stuff today. Let's hope so. Salt and plates. I want to sell more kitchen stuff, please. More kitchen. We do seem to have sold quite a lot of kitchen-y stuff. We need to have quite a few of the electronics ones in a row, I think. Didn't sell many books today, but then I guess that makes sense. It's not a book day. Oh, whoopsies. Sorry, everyone. Why is this person... Is this person trapped? No. Get your stuff and leave. We did sell quite a lot of plates and stuff today, which is good, because we had a lot of plates. Oh, he bought a curse, baby! No! Stop destroying my displays! Stop destroying all of my displays. You gonna talk to me, or are you just gonna... Okay. Hi, Lotta. How is your photography coming along? It's okay. I haven't really had much time. I, helped my boyfriend with the move. He doesn't have a driver's license yet, so I drove all of his things to his new flat. Oh, how are you feeling now? Oh, because her boyfriend's moving somewhere else to go to college. I'm pretty sad, but we're video calling every single day and talking for hours. Visiting his university inspired me to start looking into studying myself. Oh, that's huge. I'm not sure. I looked up an archaeology degree, but that's not very creative, is it? I mean, it depends. You could be creative in it, but if you don't put things in the right order, they do get a bit grumpy. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. You can't just make your own picture. I think it can be. I don't know yet. I'm just going to have to practice more with my camera. Thank you for reminding me. She is such a grumpy mink. Also, You like photography? Do a photography course. Do art. Why would you do archaeology? You have a camera. Do a camera thing. He bought a lot. Right, where did Jodes' trash go? Found it. Damn! Okay, we got a new quest. What is today's? Oh, repair cafe, which means we should sell a lot of electronics. Wow, we couldn't sell any less electronics, could we? New plans for my travels are now in place. I'll tell you soon. Only thing is I'm missing for my trip are some singing bowls. I've never seen singing bowls. I assume they are porcelain. Sorry, I was yawning. Hi, hi, Marceli. It's good to see you back. How was your trip? It was amazing. The scenery was breathtaking. Her husband died, by the way. So this lady is a widow whose husband died before. They talked about always going on lots of walks, but they never got the opportunity to go together because he then passed away, sadly. Also, I get the feeling they might have had children, so she's slightly older. Those mountains looked so ridiculously beautiful. I missed my husband so much. It was a good trip, though. I was able to get out some of my sadness. Oh, that's quite sad. Whenever I came across a small stream, I stood in it and imagined it would wash away the grief. So now I'm giving away these wellies I wore on the trip along with some of my husband's things. Wow, Marceli, thank you. Thank you for sharing this story with me. I'll try and make sure they go to someone who will make good use of them. Thank you. Me and my husband used to say next year we are going to do it for sure. It feels good to have finally done it for real. I bet it does. Thank you, Ploo. See you soon. Damn, these stories, man. That one makes me sad. Do I need more electronics? I have so many electronics. Do I need baking? Oh God. I don't think I need any clothes. I don't think I need... We got a lot of electronics. I am not getting any more. Oh no, I picked up the whole table. Oh no! So what boxes did we get? Where's Jodes' box? Where's your box, Jodes? Oh, I ignored it because it said household. I thought I don't need that one. Yeah, we'll get that one. What do we get in Jodes' box? We got a tote bag. A saw. We will probably sell quite a lot of this, actually. See, does this count as crafting? Because if this counts as crafting, I might move it in here. There's drill. Is drill also crafting? Okay. Rude. I was like, ooh, household. I don't want any more of that. Another flipping incense burner. I have so many incense burners. Another saw. Thank you so much for giving it to me, Jade. Electronic. We really, so close to 8. Ball of wool. You are most welcome. You are most welcome. I could feel the sarcasm, Jules. I could feel the sarcasm. It was dripping. I hope your mum had a nice holiday. Was she able to find lots of food that she was able to eat? Because I guess if it's anything like, oh, there, I already had some of those. We don't struggle when we visit my parents because a lot of them don't tend to cook like... So in the UK and the US especially, they like mix flour and gluten in with everything to like bulk stuff out, where most Mediterranean cooking, they just don't do that. But can I give you next that you don't want? Probably kitchen stuff. Electronics. Wait, if these are all crafting... Where are they? Yeah, but they're also household. Oh, crafted level 3. Look at that. Look at us. A hammer. A journal. You are not wanted. A saw that's now not going to fit anywhere. There you go. Screwdriver. And some more crochet hooks in a different colour. Right, we'll get that's shoes, which is not clothing at all. They're gonna have to go on the table. I hate it, but it's gonna have to go on the table. Another jump. Oh no. Did anybody buy clothes? I don't know if anybody even bought any clothes. I got one. Ugly clock. Dingly dangle ball lamp. What is this? Another VHS player that is not going to fit. But I need that. What is this? Oh, a gramophone. Sorry, a record player. It's not a gramophone. Those are very different. It's a gramophone, you know, like in old days. Right. Let's put these somewhere. Can they fit up there? Or is the teapot's too big? I need to take out space on this table. There was a space for the flipping VHS right there. Silly Ploo, why are you so blind? Crafting's now level 4. We're doing so well. Cheesecake is lurking. It's not too bad over there. Lots of rice. Most menus have some gluten-free options. That's really good. One of our faves is a place that does full pizza, pasta, and sandwich menu with gluten-free options. Oh, that's huge. Target's not enjoying his you need to be you need to eat gluten. He's only like he's like a week and a half in, and he's miserable. He's actually miserable. He hates it. And the doctor's like, well, it's only 6 weeks, and he's like 6 weeks is too long. It's miserable. Oh, it's the welly boots that she gave me. I don't have any space for her welly boots. I could probably do maybe one electronic. Maybe 2. Oh, I did it again. Fairy lights. Apparently a romantic decoration. I find fairy lights very offensive. Like, because they constantly flicker and just make my eyes hurt. Can I put that in front of that? Nice. Telephone. 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 Ba-da-ba-da-na-na-na to telephone. Banana phone. Banana phone. Banana-na-na-na-na. Banana phone. Also, it's crazy to me that these don't go next to each. Oh, let's see. Why are they so big? Tapes are not that big, man. Why are they so chonky? It's insane how chonky they are. Lightsaber. Pew. Pew. That needs to go somewhere. Or electronic 8. Finally, I'm free. Can I put it up there? It would be 2. Pain is no one's friend. No. He is not a happy chappy at the moment. But he is not happy. But hopefully, once he's got it done, he never has to eat it again. It's just unfortunately that he has to do it in the first place. Or wine glass. That's an ugly little wine glass. Aren't you just the ugliest little wine glass? I'm going to put you there for now. That's what I thought. Oh, goody, another bowl. Cozy wheels. Oh my god, it's a Scalextrics track. It's a Scalextrics track. Oh my lord, I loved Scalextrics when I was a kid. My brother got one for Christmas, and it was like the best thing ever. So of course we all played it, because that's what happens when you're siblings. It's your Christmas present, but you have to share it with everybody else. But they're allowed to play with it for like... They're allowed to play with it all on their own for like an hour, and then you share. Because your present's so much cooler than the present I got, even though my parents have bought me exactly what I want. Your present's better. That's just the way it works. Your present's clearly better than my present. As my mum sat there like, I bought you exactly what you put on your list. Yeah, but he's got Scalextric. That's not the same. A toaster. A toaster. I'm just gonna put it there. We got level 8 electronic. Huge. Level 4 crafting. Right, I think we're probably done. Open the store. Right, first. So we did... So we've done the queer dating nights. Repair cafe is today, repair cafe is then. Got an easy meal club in a couple of days' time. Clothes swap. Book club is completed. That'll be... the book club will be that one. I don't remember getting a picture for her though. Maybe I did. Was that the wild swimming one? Oh, we're still missing this one. What is that one? Clothes swap. Easy meal. Repair. People are starting to arrive for the event. I unlocked a table. We nearly got level 7. Sorry, level accessories. This is clever. I'm liking this, but I don't know what the... Am I still missing people? Am I still missing a person? So Yuki is trying to adapt to his new life. She's grieving. So if they don't have a tick, I haven't completed their stories. So Gwen, I haven't completed her story. Ingrid's already gone. I guess it could be this one, maybe? I have a feeling that the other one's tied to this lady. I think it's like a making friends with adults group, because she's a widow. He's lost his girlfriend. I don't know about you. Her boyfriend's gone too, to be honest. Also, we do not have many toys. Thank you, Jodes. Hopefully we're selling a lot of electronics and stuff. We've already sold some of the crafting stuff. We've already sold several drills and whatever was there. Oh, there you are, Jodes. Joe just stood right in the trash. Thank you. You just bought... Joe, you just bought a campfire. What are you going to do with that? Dude, this person just appeared. I like the fact that the number flips. So they've obviously spent 56. And then they're just like, backwards. She bought so many plushies and a drill and a saw. That's worrying. Okay, now I'm worried about her intentions. What are your intentions with that plushie? Marshmallow, obviously. Obviously, silly me. No quest people today? He'll probably pop in tomorrow. We just make constant money now and I do nothing. There's trash there, I see it. We've got a quest. So today is another book club. We did well in the electronics. We've really cleared somehow. The TV's all still here. Nobody wants the TV. What are you talking about? Stop talking about my TVs. Nobody wants them. I can't get rid of them. This is a thrift shop and nobody wants them. Nobody wants your stupid TVs. And nobody wanted the Scale X trick. It's no account for taste for some people. No one's been buying our sand forks. I've got so many sand forks. Honestly, I wonder if sometimes it's because you need to change stuff around so people will actually look at it. So it's going to be books today. We looked at the remote control car, but all of our screwdrivers are too big. I bet you have a smaller one in stock. I did yesterday. There you go. There, good man. I found it for you. You strange little man. Your son is very weird. Not really your problem, though. Don't... Crafting curse, yes please. Roads, yes please. Decoration, yes please. Decoration. Oh, it's the bowl we need. Yeah, fine. Toys. Okay. If we then look at other stuff and we need more, we can order another one. Jodes. It didn't seem to give you... It was like she didn't actually tell me what we wanted. You got a creepy monkey. And a teapot. Just in case you want creepy monkey teapot. A leather belt. Go with your creepy monkey. A lamp. Oh, decorations are up today. Right, let's move. While she's over here, let's put lamps on the table then, if decorations are up. I could get rid of some of these. Oopsie daisy. I forgot to let go. These are all decorations. There we go. Kiwi plush. Kiwi plush. Do 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 boo. Do 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 do. The little duck is lonely. These are all decorations, aren't they? Yeah. Oh, the singing bowl. Huge. We're gonna get 2 of those, so. Crafting and cursed. I'm okay with that. How high is our curse now? Still only level 5 because I keep removing all my stuff. I keep getting excited and just deleting all my cursed stuff. Right, let's put the hammer over there. Pair of skizzers. There's Poncho, or whatever his name is. Poojo. Probably not Poojo. It's probably not Poojo. I mean, it could be Poojo, I don't know. And another hammer. Toys and outdoor. That's a suitcase. That is neither of those items. I mean, technically it classes as outdoor, maybe. I mean, this technically is a toy. We have so many cassette recorders. I think I need to not keep hiding them. Oh, we sold a Walkman yesterday. A little rubber duck. Oh, fucking sand fork. Right, do these count as toys? And outdoors? Right, I'm just gonna... Don't mind me, I'm just moving this whole table. Because at the end of the day, this is insane. Right, these are all electronics, aren't they? And games. I mean, obviously that's not acceptable just in the middle though. We will be moving that. I'm going to put the plushies on this table. Oh, they can only live this way around. They cannot live the other way around. That does not exist. Right, I'm going to take this table and move it down the bottom. Where was this table? Oh, down here. Right, this is a whole bunch of toys. So now I should... Maybe that should have leveled up. How is it not leveled up? They're in the same room as all of the other toys. Yet the toys are level 5. Why are these toys not leveling up? Are they not close enough? Is that your issue? We can put the plant... Ooh. Put the plant pots back down. They just take up such a lot of space. Also, I'm confused as to why it's not... I thought it was a whole room sort of thing. So I'm a bit confused as to why it's like, no. Right, let's move these here. At this point, we're just moving everything over. That can't fit on there. And now we just have a whole thing of sand toys. So many sand toys. That's why I don't get any more outdoor stuff, because it's insane. Clearly they all had to be on the same side. I don't know why that was a thing that... They're now level 6. Okay. Probably take this table back down. I don't know what we're going to put on it, but we can put it back down. Oh, it's still a sand toy on it. Stupid sand toys. Stupid sand toys everywhere. Now we just have more empty tables again. More wheelie boots. Did we sell any shoes yesterday? I don't think we did. We sold loads of clutch bags and stuff. I know we did. But I don't think it's going to fit in there. Okay, decorations can move up. What's this? Toys and outdoor. Let's go. Next thing. Oh goody, another flipping spade. Another little robot. A lady doll. She's in a swimsuit. This is Bonnie in the dress. Why aren't Bonnie fitting there? Why are you so fat, Bonnie? Why are you being like this, Bonnie? Why won't you cuddle with the dude that you don't know? You won't even sit back. There we go. Why are you so chonky, Bonnie? Why are you duties? Right. Another Burby. We have so many, a hiking rope. All the fun for children. Children love rope. What are you talking about? You make swings. They can whip each other with it. You know, all fun for the family. Fun all round. Right, what books we got? Oh, Naruto. Jelly Candle. We're not nearly enough cursed anymore. We need more cursed. More curse. Of a juggly candle. It's ugly. Okay, not juggly. I mean, it could be juggly as well. It's definitely ugly. Another singing bowl. Another flipping incense thing. Oh god, we finally got rid of the drinky bird and I've got another one. Goblet. The rose from, what's it called? Beauty and the Beast. Right, let's go. People are arriving. The event's about to start. We're so close with level 8. I think this might have been the last book one. We have, like, all these empty tables. Could I put that down there? Yes. I'm glad she's buying lots of books. I just wish she'd stop spreading her crap everywhere. Oh, sure, now they will start buying the sandbox. Oh, she bought a bowl. A walkie-talkie thing. Hi, Gwen. So tell me about your travel plans. Hey, Ploo. It's wonderful. My friend's coming with me on my next trip and they can drive the van. That's great. What does your friend do? She teaches singing and leads workshops for people to casually sing together. I was trying to stay open to solutions from the universe. Oh, so you'll be using these singing bowls in your sessions as well? Yes, we'll flow through some yoga poses and then have a sound bath and end with breathing and singing together. I'm glad you found a solution to keep you traveling with your van. Me too. It all feels very aligned, so I'm leaning into the moment. I'm ready to get going. See you soon. Who'll put their trash there? What did you buy? Oh, she bought the Lady Demescu statue. Woman of culture, I see. Lady Demescu, Demetrescu, whatever her name is. The tall lady who wants people to step on them. Good morning, Luca. How are you doing today? We are still, as you can see, running our tiny shop. There's Luca. How many sand spades did you need, dude? Buy more sand spades. Oh, is the day ending? Yep. You put a ring and a goblet and a baking thing and a frog thing and a tea towel. Yes! Finally bought some cursed toys. No! Oh, hey, Ploo. Thanks for finding me a screwdriver like this. I'm always happy to help. David has gotten really into learning how to fix things. He even asked if he could take some tools with him. I think David is weird. So in the end, you do get to hand down some of the things that are meaningful for him. I'm really happy about that. He's doing so well at university as well. This weekend, he brought his new girlfriend home. Ah, yes, the girl he met during Freshers Week, in which he was like, the best present to buy this girl that I've just met is a dress. And I was like, that's kind of strange. The girl you meet during Freshers Week and she said that she likes dinosaurs and you've instantly gone, I'll buy her clothes. I still don't know how most people think about that. I still think that's strange. I think if Targ and I had gone on a date, and then the next date we went on, he'd turned up with like Pirates of the Caribbean clothes, I probably would have been like, that's a bit weird. Because that's kind of weird. Thanks. I like clothes, I do, but I don't know, it just feels strange to turn up on a second date with somebody and have bought them clothes in the size you assume, because you don't know what size they are. And, you know, most people on dates don't tend to go, so what size clothes do you wear? Because, you know, it's kind of strange. Can I just look at your label? Pardon? I spent most of the morning waiting for a package because I swear the delivery people will be here. 0.2 seconds before deciding you're too slow. Oh, they do. Ours literally bang the door with the new devices they all have to use and then just run. So I now have on like Amazon and stuff, I'm old, don't run from me. So they knock, they wait 5 seconds and I'm like, I'm coming. And I open the door and they're like, you don't look that old. Thank you. I use amazing cream. I'm really happy about that. He's doing great, but his girlfriend. And you know, the strangest thing, she was wearing a dinosaur dress. Okay, maybe she was into it. Maybe she likes men who buy her clothes from a thrift store. Second hand. Maybe she's into that. I don't know. David sounds like a freak. New girl sounds like you do you too. Mark. He's your son. I couldn't give a flying fuck. Okay? I hope he's having fun. It reminds me so much of the old times when David was obsessed with dinosaurs. And now he's just got his girlfriend wearing a dinosaur dress. Oh. I'm having those intrusive thoughts that you get. Like, what does she dress up as in your bedroom? And I'm just like, T-Rex. Everyone else is like, ooh, I really love a uniform. Ooh, you should be a pirate. Oh, I really like thigh highs. And he's like, do you know that blow-up dinosaur outfit you can buy? God, that would be hot. Scalies. I believe they're called scalies. Oh, that tickled me more than it should have done. I'm so sorry. I'm a horrible, horrible old frog. There's been multiple times I've been sat right next to the front door and I have the track and trace referee every minute. And the second the doorbell goes, I get up and they're already halfway. It's terrible. Is that Friends episode where he's like, oh, you know, you could dress up like Princess Leia and and he starts singing the theme tune. But they'd obviously be like, could you just like thrash a little? Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, sorry. Stop it, you horrible, horrible old frog. Stop it. There, let me just wipe my eyes. Maybe cried a little bit harder than I meant to. Oh, he's obsessed with dinosaurs. It's freaking weird. Oh, I know. I found it for... I don't want to be part of this. Wow, they are a perfect match. Oh, they are. It's great he found someone. I was worried that he was trying too hard to be someone he isn't. But this shows that he can be himself around her. Just I don't care. Anyway, thank you again for the screwdriver. You're a lifesaver. Well, you're the one helping so many people. Can't wait for the next repair cafe. Me too. See you then. I'm not going to lie. I'm really disappointed by this picture. There's no people in this picture. Unfortunately, we've been having very weird conversations about dinosaurs. This does not help me. Nope. But a lovely picture. It's just I never wish to see it again. Please leave. Please leave. Please leave. Never come back. I don't... Did you buy my gnome? And a stand mix, that's fine. La la la. How many dresses did you buy today, Luca? You bought a vase, another vase, some welly boots. That's appropriate. 2 vases and some welly boots. Were those the welly boots that she gave? No. No one's bought the widow boots yet. Continue. Do. Oh, she's doing the dress up stuff today, so it's all going to be clothes, which I think we probably have a lot of. Yeah, we'll find some clothes. Who keeps putting their trash all over the floor? We did not sell many more electronics. Honestly, we sold a few books, so if we could get some books, that would be fine. Maybe some accessories. What we got? Jodes with the cursed. Don't need shoes. I've got so many shoes. Clothing. I don't need clothing accessories. I don't need any clothing and accessories. You know, when I went through and I was like, I need all these things, and I've completely, immediately forgotten what I said I wanted. We do not need baking and shit. We just don't. We just really don't. We have a lot. Actually, maybe we've got some space. I will allow 1 kitchen box. We'll do the baking box. I will allow 2 because they're different. I don't... Fine, I'll have some camping. Damn, that had loads of clothes in it. Done it again. It'll be fine. I can buy another doobly. Let's buy the new one. This one. This one's cool. This one is cute. Look at this. Look at this. I think only 1 dress can go on there, so it's not going to help me an awful lot. But it's cool. I like it. Right, Jodes, you got a curse box. Let's add to our cursed area. They keep buying my gnomes and removing the curse. It's really peeing me off. No longer did you buy the dresses. Just how many is it now? Oh, we got another. I don't think you've bought anything for a little while. I like the deep sigh of I'm gonna have to move and I'm so lazy. Don't make me move. Frankenstone, obviously cursed. Hey, baby boy, you're back again. Yes, you are. Who's a little trooper? Ain't you? Right, what we curse? We're up to curse 5. More curse all the time. It's not cursed enough. We need more cursed. Witchy decoration. Let's go for some witchies. Right, we've got the Arcana Tyrant deck. I know I said Tarot deck. I didn't mean to. It is what I said, but it was not what I meant to say. What the hell is this? Weird pot plant shit. Vintage teapot. These do not sell. I have 2 of these bitches and nobody wants them. I don't know why. I love a vintage teapot. I won't use them because they're old, isn't they? Oh, why won't you fit on the shelves like a good vintage teapot? Why must you always do this? Why can't you stop being a pin in my bum? I was like, can't say arse, that's rude. Bum, that was fine. Right, anything else? Ugly lamp. Did we sell all those lamps? We did not. I put all of these things on display and not 1 person bought them. Ugly glass candle. Lovely. That can go there. Actually, I don't hate that. Although the symbol is a bit sus. It kind of feels like something from an anime where they skin people. That took a dark turn. Because Promised Neverland. You know, with the children, where they all live, they're all so happy, and you know, they live with the lady who loves them, and everyone's happy because, you know, it's a nice program about how children are happy and they live in an orphanage and the lady loves them. And don't watch past like episode 4. They're all happy and they love the lady, and then things happen, and why is this one gone missing? And I don't remember. Where's Steve gone? Where's Steve gone? Where's he gone? Oh my god, they're being eaten. Promised Neverland? No. You can, no. Tadpole was like, can I watch this show? No. Why? Many reasons. I said no. It looks really fun. I'm sure it does. No. What about Maiden Abyss? No. It looks really good though. It does look really good. I will agree with you. It does in fact look really good. Still a no. And then she was like, I researched it. I think it's okay that you said no. What do you mean you think it's okay I said no? I don't care if you think it's okay. It's a no. Honey, that's not the way this works. No. Look, it's sweet that you Googled it and then was like, I think it's okay you said no. Oh, baby, no, it doesn't matter if you think it's okay. It's still a no, and it's happening. Plain black t-shirt on a goth stand? Who are we? Oh, it only fit 2 things on there. I have made a horrific mistake. How many more t-shirts have we got? so I can figure out. Oh, that's a lot of shit I may have made. Oh, no, I may have made a terrible mistake or something. There we go, beautiful. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Look, this looks great. This looks completely intentional. Completely. This is fine. I still want to watch Promised Neverland, but I have a general hesitation with anime. Does it have inappropriate framing of underage girls? I'm gonna be honest, I don't... The children are not sexualized, if that's what you're concerned about, from my understanding. I will hazard to say that I have never watched The Promised Neverland because of the other content that's in it, which I don't like. The Promised Neverland is a anime with a twist, a bit like, oh god, like Madoka Magica, and Made in Abyss, and Attack on Titan, where you think it's something, but it's possibly something else. I mean, the main character is character is a little girl with, I believe, 2 little lads. I don't believe they are treated in that sort of way. But I couldn't be 100% on that. It doesn't feel like that sort of anime. It certainly is. It's not that sort of anime. I mean, there is a twist in it, which I don't want to spoil, but the spoil is that there's a twist, if you see what I mean. But if you've been on the internet long enough, you're probably aware that there is a twist. But from my understanding, people... I don't know if there's a second season. I have a feeling the first season was really good, and then people got disappointed because the second season didn't follow the books enough. So a lot of people were very disappointed they didn't follow the books enough, which, you know, is just half of the course with an anime fan, isn't it? I don't like this anime because they didn't adequately show me every single bikini scene that they ever had. And I'm like, good, pervert. It really undermined the story when Senpai didn't get to see her boobs and react in an appalled way. No, it didn't. It was fine. Senpai needs to get over himself and then remember that, ew. I haven't read the manga, so it won't bother me. I haven't watched it because I already know what the twist is. And I was just like, that doesn't sound like what I'm going to watch. Oh, another cake stand. From my understanding, the music is very good. I actually listened to the final song, what's it called, like the ending song, quite a lot because it's quite nice. Do you know, I put this here because I was like, this is really cool, and it's just right in the fecking way. I can't even see through it. No, that's the whole table. It can't fit. Sure, you can go there for 5 seconds. So is this all baking? Mm-hmm. This is also technically baking, but it won't fit. I'm trying to think of another good... I'm trying to think of good anime. If you ever watched Full Metal Alchemist, and I'm not going to say the new one that's out, so I love Full Metal Alchemist. It's one of my favourite animes of all time. I just love the story. I love the characters. I love the fact that the second series actually stuck to the manga, and I love that. She also did another one. FMA is so incredible. I like the original series. It's not as good as the remake Brotherhood, because obviously it doesn't follow the manga properly. But it wasn't as bad as everybody was making out. It's not great, but it's not bad. Another one done by her, which is not the one that's currently airing, which for the life of me is like something about demons, I can't remember, is Silver Spoon, which is more of a slice of life anime, but same sort of character styles. That one is really good, and I went into it blind, assuming it was like FMA, and it wasn't. It really wasn't. But that one is also a very good one. That one's more like a slice of life, but so the lady who created Full Metal Alchemist was brought up in a farming town. So she knows a lot about farm animals and stuff, and it's the reason why her little, like, you know, like in manga, they draw like little pictures of themselves, like their caricature. Hers is a little cow. And it definitely shows her love for where she grew up in Silver Spoon. And it was so good. I learned a lot, actually, from Silver Spoon. I love FMA. I enjoyed Silver Spoon for other reasons. And it's nice and light-hearted. There are some, not scary, but there are some sad scenes in it. Because obviously it's set on a farm. Well, not on a farm, but it's set in like a farming university. So, you know, there's going to be stuff that you need to do on a farm in it. Imagine what you will. So there's obviously some scenes in it where they're being taught how to be agricultural people. So there are things that they need to do that people who run farms have to do, which obviously some of them are more happy to do than others. And the main character you follow is more that he doesn't really know what he wants to do in his life. So he just picked this, and his family are a bit like, what the fuck are you doing? Why would you do this? And he realizes that this is actually something he wants to do with his life. And then through this meets the young woman that he ends up falling in love with. And it was a really nice, it was a bit of a palate cleanse. I think I'd watched something that I was just like, Jesus Christ, nah. And I watched this and I remember being like, oh, this is just so lovely. But it was a nice palate cleanse, which I really like. Sometimes we need an anime to be a palate cleanse. I think I watched it. I watched it the same time I watched Free. So when I was pregnant with Tadpole, I wasn't allowed to do an awful lot. So I spent a lot of time basically just watching anime because I was on bed rest and I wasn't allowed to move where I was so poorly. And I was just like mashing anime. And Tark would come home from work and he'd be like, so have you been productive today? I'm like, I watched an anime about teenage boys that swim. And he was like, okay. And I'm like, I think they all love each other and it's so gay and I love it. And he was like, okay. I watched Free when I was a teenager having an accident. Oh my God, I feel very seen. I love Free so much. I never watched the second season and I just never got around to watching it. Oh, I loved it so much. I don't even remember. I remember Reen. I don't remember any of the other names. I just remember him laying in the bath. Haruko? I just remember him laying in the bathtub and I was like, boy's gonna drown. That boy's gonna drown. The second season destroyed me. Oh, and there was the boy with the blonde hair, and I just watched Ouran High School Host Club because I have the manga and I love that. And he looked like Honey from that. Oh, such a good anime. I need to watch the second series. I just haven't had a chance. Since having Tadpole, that has become the norm. Like, I haven't played these games from 10 years ago. I didn't watch these anime. I didn't read these books. When you have a child, you get busy, man. And it doesn't slow down when they get older. I bought 2 boxes. Where's my other box? I bought 2 boxes. Where's my other box? Yeah, it doesn't slow down. If anything, it just like ramps up in different ways. The whole season is just the main character dude not knowing what to do with his life. Problem is, he literally had swimming. I mean, speaking of neurospicy, he was very neurospicy. He was literally like, I only live for the water. And I was like, okay, what else do you want to do? And I don't know if they were gay for each other or if they loved each other, but God, a lot of those men used to rub naked each other. I've seen you naked in the bath before, and I was like, go on. And they just loved each other, and they just embraced each other, and they just supported each other. And I was like, this was not the program to be watching when I was pregnant. Oh my God, it's these things. Oh my God, I always wanted these, but I wasn't allowed them because they were dangerous. They weren't dangerous, my mum was mean. Yeah, Free was such a good time. I was trying to watch Golden Week. That was freaking good. Like a time travel thing. But girl he was in love with someone else. I'm so confused. I can't be watching stuff like that. What else did I watch? Definitely Free. I remember Free vividly. I remember sobbing when Targ came home with Free. And he was like, what's the matter? I was like, they might not win nationals. My husband's had to go through a lot, okay? He's had a lot. They might not win nationals. They might not get through. Something's going to happen and I don't think the boys are going to be able to do it. And he's like, is this the swimming one again? And I'm like, yeah. Oh my God. Free was a moment, okay? It was a moment in time that I can't explain in easy ways for anyone. But I think they won. I can't remember. I just remember being very upset that they might not. Oh God. Oh. I will admit now, Free is the only sports anime I have ever watched. And I was like, oh no, that's a lie. I also watched Yuri on Ice because, spoilers, Targ used to be an ice dancer. Don't ask. And he won't take me ice skating because, I guess because he doesn't want to show off. I don't know. So I was like, well, I'm going to watch this ice dancing thing. And he was like, okay. And I watched it and I'm like, is it as gay as this? And he's like, yeah. Yes, it was. It was like, I was in the minority as a straight dude on the ice. And I was like, oh. And he's like, yeah, all of this. He was like, obviously I didn't do competitions like this. He was like, but yeah, a lot of the people on the ice are gay. And then a lot of the women on the ice are lesbians. And he was like, and you just go, okay, because at the end of the day, it doesn't stop you ice skating. Yeah. Oh, yeah, his mum really liked the idea of ice skating. So I guess that she was like, well, I'm too old, but I have a child. So she just made him do it. And he kept being like, I don't want to do this anymore. And they were like, no, think of how sad your mum would be. You know, the good old guilt mechanism of keeping your child doing something they hate because you want them to do it. Oh. I feel like a lot of pairs are straight though. See, it does feel quite, you know, like intimate when you're doing it. But I think the problem is that a lot of them do go on to get married and not to each other. So it does make you wonder if you'd have to be really, really confident in your partner because, you know, they're swinging them around, they're sticking their hand up their skirt, they're, you know, swooping them between their legs and shit. Some of it does come across as quite horny, let's be honest. You'd have to be really confident in your partner to be like, you're not doing something with Dave, right? Of course I'm not. I can't believe you'd even suggest it. Do you reckon they drop each other and they're like, you fucking moron? Because I'd be that person. I can't believe you dropped me. I can't believe you're fat. Ooh! I feel like it would be a lot more drama. Which I love, obviously. Do love some drama. But I also don't like being shouted at, so. I think we've got enough to open for another day. How are we doing? How are we doing? So we've still got Gwen, Lotta, Marcelli, and Yuki, who we don't have photos for. Oh, look at my girl. Look at my girl. And I love that they put the trans flag in the back of her thing. I love her so much. Archie was just fucking weird. Willy Wonka motherfucking ass. And then we got Birdie and Ezra. I did this. And then we got sweet little Jess and Grace and Lillian being besties going wild swimming, which was just weird and, you know, dangerous. Ingrid, who we met only at the beginning. Mark and David got a joint picture, did they? Okay, fine. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pictures left. Who I assume is going to be Gwen, Lotta. Okay, yeah, we've got 4 people. Okay, didn't even check today's event. Today's event is a swap. Okay. Let's open. If they blame each other, they probably wouldn't be able to skate together for long. Oh, I like this. Promise I'd be confused all the time about whether or not it was actually stuff that can move. Honestly, I wish if Josh were a figure skater, the physical closeness wouldn't even bother me the most, but the fact they train together, like, yeah, it's insane. I mean, the real reason why Tark had to stop was because he went off to university and he just didn't have the time. because they require you to be there. Like, you have to be on the ice several evenings a week, and you have to be doing stuff every weekend. And he was like, I want a life. He'd already quit by the time he met me. Oh, and to be fair, he did get horrendously ribbed when my brothers found out. They were like, what do you mean? Do you mean you just skate? And he was like, oh yes, just skate. And they were like, what? Like proper skating, or like you were a figure skater? And he was like, well... So he did like, I think he'd won competitions and stuff. He also has had outfits that his mum used to make so he could wear them for the shows that he was in. Think like Disney on Ice, but it was Targ. And now you see why he screams. But it was funny because he doesn't like to talk about it very often. And then to be sat there watching Euro and Ice and him be like, if he bent his ankle like that in real life, he'd have broken his arm. He'd have broken it. And I'm like, you know what? Do you know I love you so much, but listening to you talk about this is like, it must be what it's like for a football wife. This is Dr. Targlaw. He's so much cooler to me now. Problem is he won't take me or Tadpole. Because we're like, you could take us ice skate. He's like, no, I'm not doing it. To be fair, he's probably a lot more. He's older now, and obviously with the gluten issue, probably couldn't do it. He struggles to drive the car. And he's probably not going to be able to do ice skating anymore. But one day I'll convince him when we're in our 60s and he breaks his ankle, and then he goes, see, this is the reason why. Oh God, it's this dude. Now, give me 5 seconds.
Hi. I think I saw Gwen with the suitcase I sold her.
Stop spying on her, it's weird. Maybe it was just a very similar model.
We really do have the same taste, don't we?
You were together for 6 years, that makes sense.
I just think we were such a perfect match. Do you think we should try again?
Good morning, Cheesecake. Lol, he's going to break it on purpose just to be able to see. Told you so. See? Told you my ankle was already broken. Yeah. Absolutely not. An X is an X for a reason. Truth. It can't hurt to at least talk to her about your feelings. I don't know if I want these two to get back together. She seems very happy without him. He seems kind of creepy and I don't like this. It seems very much like they broke up and she's moved on and he hasn't. And it's okay that he hasn't moved on, but it's not okay for me as random shop owner to be like, you should totally get back together with the woman that doesn't love you anymore. That feels wrong. This feels like an overstep of, the friendship he believes we have. It can't hurt to at least talk to her about your feelings. No. It could 100% hurt her. Oh, I don't know. An X is an X for a reason, but they did both state that they didn't break up in a bad place. So maybe I'm just like, ooh, no. That one, fine. God, I feel like so bad. Please. I hope it's not going to be that kind of game where it's like, and she'll never come back because she's had to run away. I had to clean today because I'm looking after my mum's apartment this weekend. Ooh.
You're right. We'll ask her to meet up and tell her how I feel.
Okay, that's fine. If you're going to do that, that's fine. Just be respectful if she says she doesn't want to be with you anymore. Good luck, Yuki. Why am I doing this? It's cringe, man. I don't like that word. We all know that. Cringe. It's cringe. I have so many points. Why is it cringe? I don't like this. I just want him to leave her alone. Also, how did he know that she had the same suitcase? Was he spying on her from outside? That's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. I don't like this. Please stop being creepy and weird. I don't like this. I hope she shuts you down and tells you to fuck off. 'Cause you're kind of creepy and you're kind of weird. Right. Oh God, another camera strap. Thank God I've got loads of camera straps, eh? Right, we need to... What we got kitchen today? Right, so we got 3 more repair cafes. So 1, 2. Queer nights are done. The Easy Meal Club is today. Clothes swap. Book club's done, I'm pretty sure, because I don't know why I'd do more than that. I think that meant that I got the full story. Pretty sure that meant I got the full story. I just don't know what this one is. Perhaps I've done something wrong. Oh well. That's alright, it means on Friday we can go back to Steve. We have left him for far too long in his own. I'm really worried he's going to eat in the hole in my sofa. Right, what have we got? Kirsten ceramic, wonderful. We're pets. Books. Oh, we need kitchen today. How much kitchen have I got? I don't think I could fit anything else in, even if I wanted to. Except on these tables, which I don't want to. Craft. We sold a lot of... Well, actually, we didn't sell a lot of clothes at all. That's a lie. Crafting. What we got? Household. Fine. Fine. Ooh, a mirror. Fine. Fine. Oh no, I just was just like, no. No. What is that? I don't need it. Stop looking at it. Right, Luca sent us our cursed ceramic box. Upside down teapot for the win. Need more curses. A Bavarian cup. That's not cursed. Why would you give this to me and suggest it's cursed? Another flippin' plant pot. Xeno book. Xeno. Oh, the Nintendo Direct happened yesterday. Me and Zale were watching it together. I was very excited. Also, very confused by Nintendo fans. Like, they get announcements that they've all been whining about for like years on end, and then get upset. And it's like, I don't understand what your problem is. Oh, they finally announced Ocarina of Time remake. Yeah, but there's no Mario. Mario had hit. How many? What? How many games do we need of him? We got Pacopia news where we're getting DLC and stuff because it sold so well. Huge for people that like it. That's great. What do you want from me? I can't be dealing with a lot of fans. It's just, there's no farming game. I mean, okay, no, there wasn't any farming games. But I don't think we were ever told that there was going to be. So I'm not really sure what you're upset about. From so long time ago, she lives in the same city as me, so I guess I'll go food shopping. Her old place was out in the nowhere, where the bus only ran where school was running. I was more excited about the remake than I thought I was. It was such a classic, but it's so inaccessible to play right now. Yep, both consoles. I agree. I 100% agree. And Zayoth was really looking forward to it. Because Zayoth, for the last few years, has been like, Ocarina of Time? Ocarina of Time? And I'm like, babe, they're not going to do it. She's like, they will. One day they'll bring it out. And now they brought it out and Zayoth's happy. The only thing I will say about the Ocarina of Time thing is I was at, because me and Zayoth were like live chatting to each other, and I was like, if they don't do it where it's the scene of him, they're like, this boy didn't have a fairy, and then we find him in bed going, then they didn't do that, I was going to be really angry, and they did do it, so it's fine. My exact message to Zayoth was like, they better make him doing the weird groan thing in bed. And they did, so everything was fine. I have weird standards, okay? That was one of them. Sounds like Zayoth. It does, sir. I've just shook my whole thing laughing. Yes, Zayoth was really annoyed that there was no Leighton news because she's waiting for it. What? I was really excited about the Pacopia DLC. Oh, new Xenoblade. So excited. I love Xenoblade. I'm so excited about Xenoblade. I wasn't a great fan of the announcement of the fact that they're just redoing them all onto Switch 2. So like they've got like what was it, like an upgrade pack to make it look better, and they're like, oh, we're adding all these extra things, and I was like, why? I don't see the point. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. But I'm very excited that we're getting a new one next year, which is basically restarting it all, because obviously if you don't know anything about Xenoblade 1, 2 and 3, 3 kind of ended it in a way that they couldn't continue, which is fine. That was the whole point. The whole point was that it was supposed to end. And it's ended now, and that's good. So tomorrow's laundry day. Good. Also, I'm planning to go to Ireland with Josh next month. Ooh. I don't suppose you'll happen to be there then. Would be a coincidence. No, that Ireland is really quite far from us. Also, I would probably need a passport. I do have a passport, but to go to Ireland, I probably would need a passport. What is this? Oh, Frankenstein. Can I fit any more up there? No more curses. See, this is witchy. Let's swap it over. Yeah, I think I'd need a passport to go to Ireland. I would love to, but I don't have the money. Yeah, such a shame. Series should be able to end. Agreed. Don't get me wrong, I also like it when series go on for a while, but they just get to a point where you're like, Jesus, why are these people still here? It's okay for stuff to end. You know, we all get unnaturally, we all unnaturally get connected to characters, for being a little bit neurospicy, that's fine. But sometimes, things end for a reason. Lord of the Rulers. My brain goes UK and Ireland are close. There's a chance. Let me Google it. I can find out. It would take me 9 hours to get there, including a 2-hour ferry. It's 448 miles away. Yeah, it's quite far. Also, I have Tadpole, who's still at school and doing exams at the moment, so probably not a great... I would love to meet you all someday, I promise. At the moment, with Tadpole being very small, probably not happening anytime soon. And I'm certainly not going to anywhere Twitch-related, not to be horrible. I don't trust TwitchCon to protect anybody, and I just... No. After what happened last year with that poor woman, it's... no. What is this? Oh, it's a lunchbox thing, but it's a drink one. That'll fit somewhere, surely. Oh, God, more lunchboxes. Nobody buys lunchboxes. But if a series ends, someone will have to come up with a new idea. Oh, God. However will we cope when people have to think? Or what happens is then in 5 years' time they just remake it, and then you're like, please stop doing that. I didn't want this. My savings are for apartment hunting. I'm halfway there. Well done, cheesecake. I'm not really a convention type of person. Nope. You mean I have to go to a place with people? No, that's... I'm not sure I'm people-y enough. Right, let's do this. I hope that means they can walk around it. It doesn't say they can't. All the cake stands. All the cake stands. That's also baking. Sorry, I've got terrible indigestion. I'm trying really hard not to just burp. Terribly sorry, everyone. Also, these tiny plates need to not be over there. How many Bavarian cups do you want to be giving me, man? It's insane. Is it Oktoberfest? Is that what this is? Just finished being Oktoberfest. We need all the drinking people. Other. I do go to cons, but I would not go to TwitchCon. Nope. No, I would not. Household. Oh, both household. It's kind of like when they were originally finishing the Harry Potter series. People were losing their fucking shit. Like, how will I cope if it doesn't exist? I'm like, no, it doesn't. Just because the series ends doesn't mean it just removes itself from the world. It still exists, just, you know, no new ones come out. Now you get to write as much creepy fanfic as you want. But I don't understand. What do you mean you don't understand? Book was written. Many book was written. No more book be written. And we still had the movies coming out at that point. It was just insane. People were like, I don't know how I'm going to cope without a world without Harry Potter. Right, once again, we're not all being like Men in Black mind removed. They're not making us forget all about Harry Potter. It's just not being created anymore. And then as it turns out, that became a lie, didn't it? And it's just never left. I've had a musician say, why do people say they miss my old music? It's still there. Yeah, right? Like, it just got removed from the world and nobody knows where it is anymore. And you're like... It's like my old streams. They're all there on YouTube. And people are like, oh, I can't find your old stuff. It's not that old, but it's there. You just have to find it. You Google it, you can find it on my Thigglybobs, but it's insane. If it was on the internet once, it'll be on the infinite. On the infinite, I think that's a good name for the rest of all time. Like people who think if they say something disgusting on the internet, and then they'll be like, "Oh, in 6 months' time, nobody will remember." And I can scroll, right? I can scroll through your disgusting text messages and stuff, and see the horrible, hateful things that you said. I'm currently catching up. This is just randomly off the point. On the. Colleen Ballinger, is that what she's called? On her stuff, because I knew of her when I was originally on the internet a long time ago, but obviously, once again, that boy was born and I had a life. The accusations about her, creepy as fuck. Can I just say? Creepy. Also, I'm just going to make a statement now. I always thought she was a bit weird. So I was never a fan of hers when I was younger anyway. I say younger being the fact that me and her are probably about nearly the same age. And I always thought she was a bit strange. And then the young lad came out about the things and everyone was mean to him and it was just very, very weird. And then all the fans were like dogpiling and it just got really strange and I was like, okay. But I've been watching a documentary about it because I'm boring, okay? And, after stream, after I've done all my cleaning, I have several hours until the child gets home and I have to start again. So I've been watching documentaries on stuff. And this just happened to be the documentary that I watched. And honestly, I'm shocked. The only thing I knew about her is that on her first date with her ex-husband, she went to the bathroom and sent him a picture. Oh my God. Oh, I haven't got to that bit yet. So the last video I need to watch is the one of them speaking to her ex-husband. I haven't had a chance to. Oh, that's today. And then he went to the bathroom and sent a picture back. Is this her new husband or her ex-husband? I have not felt compelled. Yeah. No. I can honestly say I have never once gone to the bathroom on a date with Tark and then sent him a photo of what I did in the toilet. If anything, I just don't use the toilet in places I don't go. I'm like, he's like, do you need to go to the... No, I'll be fine. Let's just go home to our clean toilet. I'd rather go home to a clean toilet that I know is clean because I clean it. Are we talking about J.K. Rowling? No, we're talking about Pauline Ballinger, who plays Miranda Sings. And I say plays in a very loose term, because from my understanding, the character that she plays just may be what she's like in real life. which is quite... I always thought she was kind of creepy and weird. Turns out I wasn't wrong. Not somebody that I've allowed my child to watch. Her newest controversy and how I realised she even still existed. So she's apparently doing live shows, which obviously I didn't know she still did live shows. I thought she had fallen off the internet because I didn't know all of the stuff that had happened. And she wrote a song. I assume she assumes most of her fans are adults now, but one of the songs was about her children cock-blocking her and her husband from having sex. And I was like, that's kind of weird, man. Who writes a song about their kids cock-blocking? Right, I'm a parent, okay? And sometimes your children will need you in rather inconvenient times. And that's just what happens when you have kids, okay? As a young person, we all go, that's not going to happen. No, it'll happen to you. If you have kids, your kids will do that. You don't call it cock blocking, you call it parenting. But she decided to release a song, or at least create a song that had her children's actual, voices in it. She was never anyone I watched, though I haven't lost anything. I just think it's a bit weird. So if you are a fan of hers, I'm sorry if she's now turned into somebody that you don't understand or like very much. Welcome to, unfortunately, celebrities on the internet or in general. There are so many celebrities that I used to like that you're like, that's a bit orcs. Right, what event is today? The kitchen one again. Go. Let's go, go, go. It's the same energy as fathers say they watch their kids or help around the house. Like they're not just parenting their own kids. Oh, babysitting. My friend's husband used to say, oh, I've got to babysit the kids at the weekend. And I'm like, it's not called babysitting, it's parenting. Yeah, that pisses Targ off as well. He's like, that's just called being a parent, you ass. Yeah, I don't like people who call looking after their own children babysitting. Do you get paid to do it? No, it drives me nuts. Oh. Yeah, no, I'm not. No. But obviously, I don't know much about Colleen Ballinger, and I never followed her, so I was never a fan. The things that I have watched are certainly very disturbing as somebody who has children, and who has also been in the space a long time and watched other people who have been a bit creepy. She has never been, convicted, or it's never... I don't want to say proven because there is quite a lot of evidence. It's never been taken to court, so she's never been convicted of anything. Obviously, these are all... This is all, according to these people, this is what happened. I'm not going after this woman. But, if you've had a large documentary and some of the people who are coming out about you have a lot of evidence that you aren't showing, it does come across as slightly more weird. But, I'm not a drama channel. I don't, I've watched it. That's my only evidence, and my only opinion on it is what I've seen, and it's not nice. Well done, you bought some Play-Doh, Luca. Somebody bought that mirror. Only cop blocked my mum once. But in my defense, the man didn't have any other option. He was really self-possessed. Play-Doh is great. I agree. Look at this dude. Has anyone seen one of the Despicable Me movies where it's the guy from the 80s? He looks like him. Oh, I can't remember what his name is. He had the mullet. Hi, Lotta. I like the camera strap you picked out. It matches your camera perfectly. Yes, I guess so. Lotta, are you all right? Oh, sorry, I think I'm a bit frustrated. It's just my boyfriend is really busy studying now. Wow, no shit. Sorry, that was me. But I'm meeting him in the city tomorrow. No need to be sorry. Long-distance relationships are not easy. Agreed. Tom Selleck? No, I think he was supposed to look like him. No, what's his name? It was the 80s villain in Despicable Me 3, and I cover the light. He was called Brat something. And his whole stick was that he just did 1980s like dance moves while he danced to 1980s music. Oh my god. He once suggested my mum that I rented the apartment over her. The problem was I didn't have the money and I didn't want to stay in the city. My mum ripped him a new one. They broke up sometime later. He's dead now. They broke up. He's dead now. I'm going to assume for other reasons that weren't just your mother being like, nope, that's it. Shut up from that. That's it. Oh, fuck. No need to be sorry. Long distance relationships are not easy. I hope you two have a good time. Thank you, Ploo. I can't remember her voice. Oh. Completely coincidental that he's dead now. And not the mum rips him a new one. They broke up. Now he's just dead. It's fine. Do-do-do. I don't even know what she bought a tie. He doesn't speak to me. This dude. Is he called Brat Cannon? What was his name? I don't remember anymore. I'm too tired. Dude, I'm old, man. They all merge into one. Right, what is today's event? Oh, the repair cafe. How are we doing? We need one more easy meal. We need another repair cafe. We have one more clothes swap party. We don't even know what this one is. They still haven't unlocked it. Right, okay. Do we need anything? What is today? Electronics. We don't have such a lot of electronics. I can just come buy the shit I got. Although I would quite like it if they'd like tidy up just a tiddly smidge. We are running. I think we're appropriate. Could probably do with some ceramics, which I hate to say. I don't want any of that. Oh, I have some crafting. Thank you, Luca. More crafting. I hate that I have to buy ceramics. Sorry, there is a child crying outside my window. Sorry, there is a very, very small child crying outside my window. His mum's trying to be really sweet. I think he's having a temper tantrum. She's like, it's all right. It's all right. And he's like, no, it's not. Dude, kids will... Their lives are over, man. Their lives are over. They don't care. You can keep being sweet, mummy. I think I'm dying. Kids don't care. They think you're a liar. You lie, mummy. I'm dying. But he is devastated. When I say he's outside my window, like I have like some that go onto the street, not just he's in my garden, because that would have been more of a concern because the chickens would have been kicking off. But no, he's just outside the window like, I don't want to walk anymore. Babe, me too. Sweetie, you need to knuckle down and we all just need to get on with our lives. I don't want to, mummy. It's too far. I've been there, man. I've been there. This kid speaks the truth. I also don't want to have to do it. Oh, a different camera lens. He died ironically from a heart attack that he always said he couldn't get. Well, he made like a deal with the devil? Please don't give me a heart attack. That would fucking suck. I don't understand how he was like, yeah, I'll never get a heart attack. Continues to eat real greasy food and then gets surprised when has heart attack. Like, how does that work? I mean, I am quite lucky in the fact that I may never have a heart attack because of the blood tablets I take, but there's still a small chance that it can happen. If your blood clots, man, you can have a heart attack. Unless you don't have a heart, in which case, you know, you're just cheating and that's not fair. Stop cheating, man. Internally, I don't have a heart. That seems like you're cheating. I'm just dead inside. Also cheating. We're all dead inside, you just get on with it. Welcome to living in this year and age. Just cry a little bit more louder so the rest of us can hear you in the back. That's so poetic. Do you know another? This is gonna be really mean. So my nan has just died. Okay, this has not been a secret. This has not been a secret. So obviously my nan died. A lot of people in my family are very sad because, you know, they had a very close relationship with her. That's fine. My granddad died about 10 years ago, and his greatest joy in life was family tree. Okay, he loved telling us who we were related to, how, you know, stealing our emblem off the internet and trying to say it was ours, but it wasn't because we hadn't earned it. But it's fine. That's fine. It's all right, Granddad. Pop off. But he always was really, really annoyed. So my dad is their only son. So obviously the family name in England, at least, gets fed down through the male line. So obviously my dad had 2 boys. So both my brothers carry on that family name. My granddad was really, really annoyed because so everybody who had a kid first had girls. And then my brother, who was the first one of my brothers to have a child, had a girl. So obviously he was disappointed that wasn't a boy. His family name was dying, blah, blah, blah. You know, super sad for you, Granddad. So then my other brother has 2 more kids, and they're both girls. I have a girl, which obviously he doesn't give a shit about me. I love how Ploo streams are basically just chatting streams, and there happens to be a game in the background. True, but we are still playing the game. To be fair, there's very little story in this game. But yeah, so Grandpa, good old Granddad, obviously is disappointed because there's no boys. His name is dying. No one gives a shit, Granddad. And I mean that in a loving way, but no one gave a shit. We didn't care because our children were loved, and that was all that mattered. Which obviously they didn't like because, well, they were, once again, we didn't have a very close relationship with our grandparents. If you have a close relationship with your grandparents, I'm really happy for you. I would have loved a close relationship with my grandparents. Tapa also doesn't have a close relationship with one of her grandparents because of the fact that he can't be trusted to be around people. So, you know, it's a hard life. If you're able to have a nice, kind relationship with your grandparents, I'm really happy for you. And I wish I had that, but I don't. Condolences for that, by the way, even if you all didn't get along. I'm not sure I've said that. No. Luca, you're a sweetheart. Thank you. I was sad, but sad for the fact that we didn't have a relationship. Does that make sense? I was sad that she was gone, but for the fact that I feel like through no fault of my own, I wasn't able to have the same grief that my cousins got. My cousins are devastated, okay? She was like a secondary parent to them. She was always there for them. And for them, they're devastated. And I cannot say enough that their nan died and they're devastated. And for them, I gave them, you know, the sympathy, and I was there for them because, you know, they're allowed to have their relationship with our nan. My relationship with my nan is different to their relationship. And it doesn't take away from their relationship, like their good relationship didn't take away from my terrible relationship with them. But yeah, so my brothers, obviously, he died. My granddad died. They then went on to have more children. Obviously, one of my brothers has a lot more children than the other one. And he's gone on to have 3 boys after Granddad dies, all of which with that name. So now it was almost like, I mean, I've made it very clear I think there could be something out there, but I don't know if it's like a god or something. I've said this before. I just thought it was really funny that he finally departs of this, you know, he finally shuffled off of this mortal coil. And then my brother just gets and starts having loads and loads of boys that he will never meet and will never know that his name finally got passed on. This is the same man that used to go to family... Oh, he used to make me so angry. He used to go to family events with a... what's it called? What was it called? Family tree. And then get people to fill out the family tree where they were in the family tree. Weird, man. People are grieving. This is not the correct time for this shit. But you know, oh, so sad he's dead, right? My family are weird. My family are super weird. I think me and Zayaf may be some of only the normal ones, and I hazard to say that in a very sort of like jokey way. Having met that you've all spoken to me and Zayaf, and it's very clear that we are not the normal ones, but we are more normal than them. They are. My family are very special. And just because you're special does not mean you're a polite, kind person. And that's okay. Because I don't have to spend any time with you anymore. Which is nice. But yeah, so he basically dies, and then my brother's like, oh my god, I'm having more children. We were like, so now we have 3 little boys. They're all going to pass that name on. All of which insane, I might point out. My brother's kids are just nuts. Adorable as shit, but nuts. I love them so much. They amuse me. And I mean this really nicely to my sister-in-law. She is a gem. But she's like, was your brother like this when he was little? And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, well, and then like she gestures towards the child. He's like cleaning him up, you know, he's like climbing up the wall like Spider-Man. I'm like, yeah, just like him. I was the oldest, okay, of 4 kids. I watched them kids be very special. We didn't get tested back in all days. You were just a bit difficult and you had a bit of energy, so you just ran it out. You know, you just ran all your energy out. Nowadays, we probably would have been diagnosed with something, but our mother doesn't like labels. So, probably wouldn't have been diagnosed with anything. Yeah, so, yeah. But no, it just amuses me greatly that after all the spiteful, horrible comments to my dad and to my mum, my brother finally starts procuring all the children. So many babies. There's so many babies. It's not even a joke. So many babies. And I love every single one of them. Well, I do need to add a new tadpole because another new one has been born. I just don't know what we're going to call this one. Play-Doh. I just don't know what we're going to call this tadpole. Just do a lap around the block, right? He's struggling. I mean, right. My mum said to my sister-in-law when she was struggling with my niece because she's probably got ADHD, but don't even suggest that. How dare you would just suggest this? And she struggles because, you know, if you have ADHD, it makes your mind not be able to concentrate on stuff. And you can't help it. That's just the way you are. So my mum's like, oh, yeah, she's just like her dad. We just used to let him out in the garden all the time. Well, they just signed the kid up for football, which kind of did help, but not really. Because, yeah, okay, she does football now. That's great. But it didn't really solve, like, the key issue. But yeah, it's all right. Just, you know, slap her at football. That'd be great. I've bought all these things and they don't fit. Oh, of course you would. I mean, really, this should be here, I guess. That feels a bit dangerous. That feels like I'm not happy with that. My mum is definitely autistic, but God forbid I dare mention it. Oh. My mum keeps making weird comments about, like, badges. She's like, everybody just needs a badge nowadays. She was doing it when she was here. So, I mean, right. So when I was like, my parents are here and it might be a bit difficult for me. I wasn't being mean. I'll be a little bit mean. But it's because she can be quite difficult and she doesn't like to, as a woman who was a trained Senko in a school, okay, it's okay for everyone else's kids to have problems, but not when they're related to her. And it was quite hard. It was quite hard. Even Tadpole was like, when are they leaving? I was like, babe, Babe, I'm right there with you, honey. I'm right there with you. I love Granny. I do. But sometimes I'm just like, please leave. Thankfully, they can't come visit very often. Which sounds horrible, but is also a very big truth. Because they live so far away, it's obviously harder for them to come visit as often. Which is, you know, not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. Although, she's very disappointed we might not be able to go visit this year, because I don't know if anyone noticed, but like this dude over in America, I can't remember his name, decided to start like a war and just like shoot at people. And it's made like the prices of all of the jet fuel go up, which is, you know, understandable, but also has made it quite difficult for people whose family don't live in the same country as them to actually go visit them, which obviously is a bit of a ball ache. Not mention any names, and I can't remember who it was, but you know, it's been quite hard. But no, that's fine. You do you, man. Speak your truth. It's just started raining, and I need to go out for a walk. Oh, that's just wonderful for me, isn't it? Right, I'm going to open. I think that's probably enough. What was even today? I checked 3 times. It's fine. Electronic and crafting. Let's go. We played board games every Saturday. One time I had other plans and forgot to mention that I wouldn't make it until the day before she had a full meltdown. Oh, that seems relatable. What do you mean you're cancelling my plans? What do you mean my plans? Your plans? Yeah, my brother's very much like that. When he came out recently and said that he'd been tested for ADHD, I was very proud of him, and I said to him, I'm so proud of you. Because obviously our mum was like, that's not a real thing. Except it is, and you've taught kids with it, so shut up. Yeah, so he got diagnosed, which I'm very proud of him. Basically, his wife was like, I can't cope anymore. You need to get help. Please, get help. He got help, and now he's doing a lot better. And then he looks at his kids, and he's like, wait a minute. Do you think? And I'm like, yes, babe, and I've been telling you for 4 years. The rain is very strong. I hope that child got home before, because he was not happy about walking in the first place. Walking in the rain, worst thing ever. I hope that child got home. No, Mummy, it's raining. Yeah, my brother always had to have... He had to know, like, weeks in advance what was going to happen, and if anything changed, he could not cope. So, of course, my mum and my dad used to deal with that, because obviously he worked at the shop that we owned. My parents were understanding of this, because he's basically been like this his whole life. And then when he had to get a job that wasn't, you know, his parents who understood his little quirks of life, shall we say, he started to struggle. And I was like, wow. Wow. I am so surprised that you're struggling. And now he's been diagnosed with ADHD, and I've been telling him for years. You know, I'm also a trained special educational needs coordinator at schools. Okay, I've been trained. I've had all the training. And I'm like, do you think maybe you have this? And he's like, how dare you even suggest this? And I'm like, right, fine, fuck you then. So he finally gets diagnosed, and no swear of a lie, he sits there, looks directly at me and goes, did you know that? And I was like, yes, you fucking idiot. I've been telling you for like 16 years. I wasn't doing it to be mean, like big sister's being a bitch again. I was doing it to get you to understand that you need help. Oh, dude, my money don't jiggle jiggle. I've just saved 5,000 coins. Say saved, I don't buy anything. But yeah, it's like, oh, silly boy. But he's getting help now, and I'm very proud of him. Zayel's getting help. I'm very proud of her. We've now got Tadpole on the route as well, so which means that she can get the help that she needs, because she is also very, 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 very neurospicy. And it's just better for everyone if we can get all of the help that we need for everyone, because it's possible that Targ and I also have Dude, can you stop dropping stuff? Neurospiciness from multiple things that we've said and done. And this way, we get help with her, with people who know what they're doing, people who can give us advice, and we can make sure that Tadpole has the best life that she deserves. And that's what I want. I want my child to have the best life that she deserves. that's not filled with, you know, all the anxiety I had to deal with, or all the issues that Zaelth has had to deal with. Because people can't cope and just, I don't want to give you a label. Well, that didn't really help me at all, though. Mum did it. Right. This will be the last clothes swap party. We just do 2 in a row of a repair cafe. We still don't have this one. I think that's something to do with Quinn. She's not been back. Okay, she's got... Oh my god, she's actually selling all the fecking stuff she bought off me. Wait, Lotta, this is all the your photography stuff. What happened? Ploo, we broke up. I can't stand this anymore. This really sucks. Oh my god. Oh my god. I didn't foresee that they were going to split up, I'm going to be honest. I just found Mr. Cheese's dry clothing because we just had a big, huge heavy... Oh, it's hammering down here. It's horrible. We had a thunderstorm yesterday that, no swear of a lie, sounded like a bike exploding. It kind of went bang, bang. And I was like, oh, what's that noise? That's like just a thunderstorm, babe. I'm so happy to see more people recognizing themselves. The whole idea that more people have autism and ADHD is now so silly. Like your uncle that wouldn't let anyone into his model train attic was neurotypical. Like both sets of my grandparents having a room in their house that you couldn't go in because that was their room. That was the good room. It was like a feckin' shrine. No. Grandad has to have the same sandwich every day for 50 years, but he's not Why would you say he's got autism? He just likes it, you know, he just likes peanut butter and banana. What the fuck will we just do? Oh no, I hear you. I'm so sorry to hear that it didn't work out. My mum has a better understanding. Your mum sounds lovely, Cheesecake. I'm so mad at myself for bending over backwards for this guy. I don't even think the photos from this camera are better than the digital ones I used to take. I had a feeling that your opinion about analog photos wasn't really your own. I feel so silly. Lotta, don't be so hard on yourself. Breakups are never easy. Well, I guess at least now I can focus on myself and figure out what I actually want to do. I was scared to move away because I would see him less, but now I have the freedom to go wherever I like. Sounds like a more positive perspective. I hope you feel better soon, Lotta. Thanks, Ploo. Yeah, thanks for that. Thanks for all your stuff, girl. Do I need clothes before I start looking at clothes? Accessories, yes. I'm not really sure we need clothes. We do have quite a lot of clothes. Sports. Do we need sports? Sure, probably. Oh, excuse me. I said sports and then made myself cough. Thank you, Steffi. Good morning. Or good afternoon. Terribly sorry. It's like I didn't realise it was 10 past 12. What is that? Opal bracelet. More earrings. More glasses. Night sunglasses go on this side, please. Another. We've sold all of the Casio watches. Clutch bag. You've been gaming and doing housework again. It never ends with housework. Housework is, if anything, the eternal. Oh, this is media and outdoor stuff. A telephoto. Oh, of course, she's bought back all the camera stuff. It's all right, I'll just sell it, Steffi. Not Steffi. Her name was Lottie. Because Steffi's here, it's confused me. It's not your fault, it's completely a Ploo issue. Buys a colourful strap and then goes, do you know what? This isn't my life. She bought 2 colourful straps. One of those was not from me. Okay, she's fine. Also, there was no outdoor stuff there, she lied. Been decluttering a little. Oh, I hate decluttering because I need everything. Everything is mine and I love it. So why would you ask me to do this? Everything is mine and I require it in my life. And then I have to do it with the tadpole. And I'm like, oh, do you remember when she used to wear this little outfit? And then she's like, oh, cringe. Stop it. I don't, Oh, do you remember how cute you looked in this little outfit? We've got to keep the little outfit for the memory box. Spoiler alert, that memory box is like a flipping trunk. We don't need anything else. She doesn't need to look at stuff when she's in her 20s and go, oh yeah, I used to wear tiny clothes. But she did look cute in it. So it's not my fault. It's not my fault my child's adorable, okay? I can't make ugly kids, I just can't. Well, our kids have some kind of mental health problem. My two brothers have depression and have anxiety. Oh, depression sucks. Anxiety is also not great. I get more anxiety than I do depression, but I do suffer with low moments, I should say. Which is not great, but unfortunately a realistic... Children brought up with a lot of... What's the polite way? Children who are brought up with a lot of... Sorry, I'm trying to think of the correct word that's not going to sound terrible. I don't want to say trauma. That's not what I'm... criticism. Criticism is a lovely name. Children that are brought up with a lot of criticism tend to have a lot of trauma and a lot of anxiety because you are... Basically, you've taught your body to be constantly on edge. And from what you've said about your dad, Cheesecake, this doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Having mentioned my mother several times, this probably doesn't surprise you either. This is a lot of dresses. Wow, well, we filled up on dresses again. What was today's thing again? I know I checked. Oh, it's the swap. Right, let's open. This will be the last day, because I actually do need stuff to do. Not need stuff, I have stuff. Post 20 events, yeah! What game are you playing? True, the game I've been playing has a mood effect on me. What game are you playing? Got 2 fur babies. Oh, I miss my fur baby. We just travel too much now, visiting my parents, to have the time and the money to put her in to put them anywhere. What can I throw out? I start going, everything is being thrown out. What do I want to keep? Yeah, that's a good one. Anxiety, ADHD, autism, depression, or a disaster for holding. Yep. Bitcraft Online. Interesting. Oh, hey Joe. What did you buy today? A dress. Of course you did, Steph. Is Luca going to buy a dress today? Is Luca here today? I think Luca's supposed to be working. No, Luca's here. Or Luca's picked something off the shelf. Vader. Oh, what a nice name. Vader, a 13-year-old male black Mishka. And 1-year-old female white with grey and black pant. Oh. See, now you've made a mistake, Steffi, now you need to pay the kitten tax. So, I don't make the rules, Steffi. But in the Discord, we do have somewhere you can post pets. You did this to yourself. But I need to see kittens. I think this is just essential. It's like the cheese tax, which Tadpole had to teach me about, because we did try it with Tadpole, but she didn't appreciate being slapped by cheese. I'm supposed to be working, but I can chat and read reports at the same time. Like Zayo, she'll be like, I'm in a meeting and I'm muted, but lol, that's hysterical. Is she gonna give me something? Are you gonna, oh. Hey, Maseli, it's good to see you again. How you been doing? I'm doing okay, thank you, Ploo. I am trying to buy some nice things for myself now. I'm still sad from time to time, and I don't really have anyone to share it with. Don't you have children? Wouldn't you be like, hey kids, mum's sad, dad's dead, could we talk? I'd just like to talk about him, you know? I get it, it's your way of grieving your loss. Yes, but it is always kind of awkward if I bring it up with my family. They don't like to talk about it. Oh, God. Death sucks, okay? Let's not be around the bush. People dying's pretty shitty. If this woman is struggling and her family are like, let's not talk about it because it makes me sad. She needs to talk about it. Her husband's died. Okay? Is this the other group? I have a feeling this might be our other group. That it's just like a an adult talking group. I think that's clearly what she needs. She needs this. Beta I got with that name, rescued from a shelter. Mishka? Someone was selling her and she needed a home after an accidental mishap with their female cat. Ooh. Had a bit of a whoopsie. I'm sure there must be lots of people who feel the same way, who'd love to share stories of the loved ones they've lost. But I wouldn't know where to meet them. We have an event space. Yes. Oh, it is. It's grief support. Oh, I'm like, yeah, high five. Oh, she's sad. Shit. We have an event space here for these kinds of things. How about you start a grief support circle? Are you sure about this? I'm sorry, her accent's really bad. Multiple interactions somehow with a tomcat. Uh-oh. I love your various tadpoles, but seriously, tadpole, gremlin, chaos. Where's the parental supervision? I need OG Ploo and Tag. Oh, God, wait till she gets the one with the flames. She's not having a flamethrower. We've been through this, but she can have one with a flame wand. And then we've got Little Tree as well. He doesn't pop up very often, to be honest. We've got Orange Cave, one of our sparklies. So many tadpoles. There's 200 of... I just don't have cards for all of them because I'm pretty sure the game can only have 50. Oh, we'll take care of scheduling the event, inviting people. This sounds wonderful. It'll be so good to talk about old memories and support others as well. Let's try it out then. Perfect, let's look at the event. Right, let's arrange this event. I know you're at the counter, I don't care. We can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. And that's us all set up for Friday. I would imagine we'll finish this game on Friday. And then I can get back to Steve, my boy. We have just over a month left. Dude, this eyes are insane. Until Moonlight Peaks comes out and our brand new outfit, which will be debuting on that day. Zayoth is not here today, she's in office. She gave it to me last week and I haven't put it in yet, don't tell her. Because I need her to be here in case I'm like, why is my arm gone wonky? This happens more than you'd expect. Yeah, I need... So many tadpoles. Whereas the tadpoles were supposed to be like the commons. They're just everywhere. Just like my real life. Right, okay, so today is the last day. Okay. So, oh, I shouted. I'm not here tomorrow. I have a blood test tomorrow. And then I've got stuff I need to do after I get back from the hospital. So I will not be back tomorrow. I will be here on Friday. We will probably finish this game. Steve's long gone. Took the van, drove off into the sunset. He's probably eating the seeds, Jode. So, I will be back Friday with more of this game. It's way later than I thought. I got carried away chatting. Yeah, I need to go have some lunch. So, I will see you all on Friday for more of this game. Have a wonderful day tomorrow. I'll see you on Friday. And then actually we'll be back to Steve, I promise. We'll be back on Outbound, whatever it's called. I can't remember. Have a good day, everyone. I love you. Bye.